Mama June. Pumpkin called out for publicly promoting underage drinking. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June star Pumpkin recently tested her viewers' patience by promoting underage drinking. She didn't hesitate to post about it on social media and casually talk about it. The celeb further claimed that she promoted it in her family as well. But that's not all. There is a lot more to the story. Pumpkin's latest actions are now sparking questions about her judgment and motherhood decisions. That is why fans didn't wait to call her out after they noticed something shocking. What is this all about? What did Lauren do now? Keep on reading to learn what Pumpkin does to test her fans' patience. Mama June. Why is Pumpkin receiving backlash these days? Mama June viewers are witnessing a completely new version of Pumpkin. She is surrounded by cheating rumors, and fans are accusing her of infidelity. Moreover, they also slammed her for allegedly hooking up with Josh's cousin behind her back after their grandmother's funeral. Amid all this, the celeb made it to the headlines because of her weird antics. Several reports claimed that Pumpkin refused to meet Josh after his accident. This was an eyebrow raiser, and fans accused her of being inhuman. They wondered why she wasn't staying civil with her former husband, even after knowing that he was the biological father of her 4 kids. But now it seems that Pumpkin has given a new reason to her critics, and she is receiving backlash. Mama June. Is Pumpkin promoting underage drinking? But how? Mama June star Pumpkin recently took to Facebook to share a meme conversation about Thanksgiving. It stated that whenever their family asked what they were bringing for Thanksgiving, their quick answer was P.E.T. Ron. The celeb further tagged her sister, Honey Boo Boo, and asked her to keep that bottle ready as she would be soon visiting her. Though she didn't clearly talk about wine or alcohol, fans concluded that she was talking about it. A Reddit thread shared this screenshot and wondered how Pumpkin could promote underage drinking. The OP stated, "Just Pumpkin promoting underage drinking in a public post." The Redditor believes that though Alana isn't an angel, Pumpkin should at least try a little discretion. Apparently, Lauren is a celebrity and is always in the public eye. That is why she should be a bit more careful about what she says and does. Moreover, Lauren's family has already suffered a lot because of addictions. Her mother ruined their childhood, and things were shattered. Even after all this, fans wondered how she could happily promote drinking and ask her sister to keep a bottle ready on social media. Pumpkin did this even after being the motherly figure for Honey Boo Boo and having her custody for several years. After noting all these factors, critics felt that it wasn't appropriate for Lauren to promote underage drinking. Hence, she received backlash, and fans called her out for encouraging her 19-year-old sister to drink and posting that on social media. Keep coming back to the TV season and spoilers for more updates on Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin's lives. The world of Mama June and her unconventional family has never been short on chaos, but now one of its most beloved figures, Lauren Pumpkin Eferd, is facing some unexpected and serious backlash. Long praised for her role as a young mother and surrogate big sister to Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, Pumpkin has enjoyed a reputation as the responsible, grounded member of the Shannon clan. But recent online activity has fans doing a double take, and not in a good way. A firestorm has erupted after eagle-eyed fans caught what appeared to be promotion of underage drinking in a series of social media posts and behind-the-scenes clips tied to the family's reality show Presence. The posts, which have since been altered or removed, have left many wondering whether Pumpkin, once seen as the family's moral compass, may have crossed a dangerous line. What started as light-hearted content quickly turned into a lightning rod of controversy, as followers flooded comment sections with questions, criticism, and concern, not only for Pumpkin's actions, but also for the example being set for her massive teenage following. A party post sparks controversy. The storm began innocently enough, or so it seemed. A behind-the-scenes snapshot from a weekend family gathering surfaced on Instagram stories and TikTok snippets, showing a laid-back get-together filled with music, laughter, and red Solo cups. Harmless on the surface, but fans were quick to point out something troubling. A barely legal-looking guest, identified by many as a friend of Pumpkin's teenage sister Alana, appearing to hold what looked suspiciously like an alcoholic beverage. The image circulated quickly. Zoomed-in screenshots emerged online, capturing the moment in excruciating detail. Comments flooded in, with fans questioning whether Pumpkin had allowed underage guests to drink, and worse, whether she had encouraged it. Hashtags like #ProtectTheKids and #MamaJuneMess began trending in the tight-knit community of followers that have monitored the Shannon family's every move for years. It wasn't long before the post was scrubbed from her page, but the damage was already done. Once again, a Shannon family scandal had detonated, only this time it involved something much more serious than poor fashion choices or trashy drama. This time, it was about influence and responsibility, a pattern or a one-time mistake. The incident might have faded quickly if it seemed like a fluke, but then more posts emerge. An earlier TikTok live clip was unearthed, showing Pumpkin at home with a group of friends, including Alana, where bottles of what appeared to be hard seltzers were lined up on the kitchen counter. In the background, a voice that fans believe belonged to a minor could be heard asking for another one, followed by laughter. Fans began to speculate that this wasn't an isolated mistake, but rather a troubling pattern of permissiveness around alcohol, especially in the presence of teens. And for a family that rose to fame from the exploits of a child pageant queen, this behavior felt not just irresponsible, but painfully ironic. What particularly stung for viewers was the sense that Pumpkin, once celebrated as the mature one, might be sliding into the same chaotic energy that has plagued Mama June's public image for years. And with Alana only recently turning 18, many worry that Pumpkin may be modeling the same reckless behavior that once put their family in the tabloids for all the wrong reasons. Fans demand accountability. It didn't take long for fans to shift from concern to outright outrage. Social media turned into a frenzy of calls for accountability. Petitions were launched demanding that the network behind the family's reality show investigate the incident, and, if necessary, suspend filming until clarity is provided. Several parent bloggers and teen advocacy pages even picked up the story, emphasizing the potential danger of young influencers glamorizing underage drinking. One viral post pointed out that Pumpkin's platform reaches millions of impressionable followers, many of whom are navigating their own decisions around alcohol, even if the behavior was casual or unintentional. The post read, "The message being sent is that this is normal, acceptable, even fun." That's a problem. The outrage wasn't just about law and order. It was about trust. Fans had invested in Pumpkin because she represented stability. She was the one who stepped up when Mama June spiraled. She got custody of Alana. She raised 4 kids. She was supposed to be the grown-up. But now, that image has taken a serious hit. Mama June's role in the fallout. When drama strikes one Shannon, the ripples usually hit the whole pond. And this time, Mama June herself wasn't spared. Despite keeping a relatively low profile recently, June's past behavior was dredged up in light of Pumpkin's current controversy. Critics argued that Pumpkin's lapse in judgment might stem from the same lax parenting and boundary blurring that once caused June to lose custody of her children. Some pointed to June's long history of dating questionable men, indulging in hard partying, and being disconnected from her children's emotional needs as a blueprint Pumpkin may be subconsciously following. After all, even the most independent daughters sometimes echo the habits of the mothers they swore they'd never become. The family dynamic was further questioned. Where were the adults? Where was the accountability structure? If a reality star is casually letting minors sip hard seltzer in her kitchen, who's stepping in to say, enough? The truth is, the Shannon household has always been a circus of blurred lines between fame and privacy, adolescence and adulthood, fun and recklessness. But now, the stakes are higher, and the consequences could stretch far beyond online gossip. The network's awkward position. The network behind the family's reality show, still benefiting from the train wreck to redemption arc that keeps viewers tuning in, has found itself in an awkward position. While controversy often fuels viewership, the line between entertaining and negligent can't be ignored forever. Inside sources hint that producers are now combing through recent footage to determine if anything crosses legal or ethical lines. If underage drinking is discovered on camera or behind the scenes, Pumpkin could find herself facing not only network backlash, but possible legal scrutiny. What was once a goldmine of real-life drama has now become a liability nightmare.